All right, welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
And I am Mike.
So today, we got something extra special.
We're digging.
Hey, hopefully you guys enjoyed the Whiskey War. Leave a comment down below that we just finished. So that would be the one that's going to be right before that. So leave a comment down below because we really enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed doing it anyway. So today, we have Kentucky Dale. Now,
Not even sure if we can get much lower than this for
I'm pretty much thinking this is going to be the cheapest one out there. So this handle, 1.75, is it milliliter? Is, drum roll please, $13.99. So this one, much like our counterpart over there, Gilbert's, this is 20% straight bourbon. This is actually produced by Sazerac, though, which is a well-known corporation, and it is certainly is darker.
difference in color,
Yeah, than that. So it is supposed to have 20% straight bourbon, which I forget straight bourbon. It has to be at least 2 years to be a straight bourbon.
There's
or something
nothing
to that
on there
effect.
in the label to tell you anything.
No,
So.
and 80% neutral grain spirits, much like the other one did, but it does definitely have a better color.
It does.
And we'll see
We'll
if it
see.
has
We
a
may even
taste
do
or a
a
smell.
we'll even do a comparison on
Well, let's go.
50-50. We'll see.
So there wasn't a whole lot written on this. This is obviously not their signature brand.
Same on the label.
And
nothing.
yeah, there is hardly anything on the label. So,
Barely tells you the proof.
but $13.99, you're really not going to beat that.
The
for,
funny part, though, there is a section on the label that says, "Let us know. We're really concerned if you like us." Or
On
something.
it?
Yeah, up on the label, and
Oh,
it'll
let's see, look
say
at that. Already, without even pouring it in a glass.
more than that.
100% more than that.
And I was kind of for the money. It was one of them with the color. We'll see.
You know, this is honestly, this is what brought me to, and I know I've said it 1,000 times in videos, 10 high, because at the time when I was buying it all the time, it was like $14.99. I have never seen this.
This was the last one in the store I was at.
Yeah,
So
honestly,
we'll see if
'cause
it's even
trust
decent. We'll have to be searching, or let us know.
when I was on my grab a handle, drink a handle crusade, this would have been my go-to because it was $13.99. Even if it tastes like dirt water, it wouldn't even matter to me.
It was.
So.
I had to go back. I seen it the other day. It was the last one, and I'm like, I don't know. I think it's probably the cheapest one we have up here.
For a handle, I think it is absolutely.
So we had to try it.
Because even when I
Keep in tune with the
even when I
title.
was buying 10 high, I think the best it was like $14.99 was the best I ever got, but then it went up a buck, and then I think it was probably 15.
Not a huge
16,
nose right now.
Sure, there is. I smell plenty of ethanol coming out of there. Yeah, no, I.
Well,
yeah,
I was leaving that part
yeah.
out.
I'm gonna try to give. I'm gonna try to
go
give
for
it
a
a
sip.
second. I probably should because I haven't even tried anything yet today. So I was just trying to see if I could get something on the nose before. And even well, we didn't smell anything on Gilbert's, but it wasn't a horrible. Let me see.
A sugary. It's sweeter. It's got more flavor than Gilbert's already.
Oh goodness, flavor wise, yeah.
It's a sweeter. Now if I can pull it out.
That was surprising actually. After smelling the
It really didn't
nose.
even say any artificial anything.
Did it? I asked you that when I was trying to
I
write
didn't
down
know.
stuff. I
I
don't
don't
know if
believe
it
it
said
said
any
artificial.
artificial.
I was just dumb from
I
memory.
think I still got my wife's readers on.
Love to hear from our customers. Gives you a number, gives you the website to Sazerac, and the rest is surgeon.
Now what
Pregnant women shouldn't drink it.
Yeah, well, when I Googled, neutral grain spirits, it basically just sounded like the first
brown
shine
sugar
that
now
hasn't
in
come
it.
out.
Sorry.
No. So, I mean, it's all what I assume is whiskey, but
I don't know. For the money, and you just want to sit back and not waste all your knob.
no. After you pour a good one and then drink this for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Oh, you can start on this. Oh,
It's really, it isn't.
Yeah,
It's got a
100%
flavor.
honest. This is reminding me a lot of 10 High. Like it really 10 High I think has more caramel flavor, but this does. I don't think it doesn't. It has no nose, which is the weirdest thing.
It is.
I really have not smelled.
You got to pull
anything
like a
come out
brown
of there.
sugar. You got to pull hard. I think for me.
Taste wise, I think I get the vanilla brown sugar. It's not so much a
sweet.
caramel. It's kind of like
but
that
no,
vanilla.
no heat. You get more
Yeah.
heat in the nose to me.
when you smell it, it smells like it's gonna have a burn. You really don't get
That could
anything.
be
It coats that. It's actually not really a bad mouthfeel.
No, it isn't. It's actually it don't.
You know what I mean? Like
It's kind of it don't last really long.
No.
but
no, but it kind of coats almost like a syrupy, not a heavy syrup by any means. This is not going to compete with the top three, just for the record.
no.
For those of you, if you didn't watch the battle of the bourbons or whatever I call it, it doesn't matter. These are our top three winners, first, second, third. But
In a blind.
in a blind. So in a couple blinds, actually, we did a few battles in there. But I mean, yeah, this certainly isn't gonna win any awards by any means, but this is definitely, I would say, a step up.
I'm gonna go get some.
Although that's $9.99 for a liter, that was pretty cheap too. But that's another one I never see. I've only seen it in my one store.
It had
No taste.
You want some or you know?
I don't. Yeah.
You gotta go with it. If I remember, this really had.
I don't think I need any. I don't think it has any. I had some the other night.
It's actually sweeter right now.
Go ahead. You can pour some. You can pour it.
It didn't have that smell the first time.
For science, we'll do it. For science. I actually tried it a couple days after the fact, and it still really didn't have anything coming out of it. Like it didn't.
I mean, you see the comparison.
Yeah,
it's,
color-wise,
it's day and night.
Yeah, you can stick the bottle right next to it. But that is a liter. I didn't realize that when I did. I thought it was a 750 milliliter, and it's not. It's actual liter. So it's
Color is crazy, but it's glass.
Yeah, for $9.99, it wasn't a bad deal. Still. Oh, it is a weird flavor. I remember that now. Now that I'm drinking it.
Got a different nose too. I had more vanilla in the neck. Almost the same thing. Like it's a heavy ethanol, and I did get more of a flavor in the neck.
This one is that's weird. Oh, that ain't good. Don't drink through your eyeball. Wow, that burns.
What do you have to pause?
Nope. I'm gonna suck through it.
It's
That's on fire too. That's nice. Don't drink through your eye. You can drink through your eye, you know. When I had a LASIK surgery and I put drops in, there was one drop that gave you like that metallic flavor. And as soon as it would hit my eyeball, I'm like, what the heck is that? I could taste it. It was like a steroid or something to try to make your eye go back on it. And so you, just for the record, if you ever think you couldn't, you can taste through your eyeball. On the other hand, I'm not getting any whiskey flavor out of my left eye, but it is burning like heck. So don't put whiskey in your eyes. This one's actually not bad. Like
I was gonna say it's a sweeter flavor.
It's. I haven't tried this. Let me go to Gilbert's now. Gilbert's has a. Did we throw that out like a paint thinner smell? Like it definitely has.
It has no nose really.
It almost smells like
the bottle's very vanilla-esque.
It smells like a light paint thinner.
If anyone wants to come over and have a sample, we'll let you sample that one. I don't know.
Really, you know, it's not a bad drinker. It actually drinks okay, but it is relatively tasteless. Like it really doesn't have. I've had more flavor out of a straight moonshine that was 100% corn with nothing else.
It's almost like a pine nut, like piney.
It's a total different.
And it should be like no pine, but I get when you drink it, I get like a pine.
I'm not getting any pine, but you get a. It's got
no
a
nose of a pine, but. And yes, I've had pine because they had us do pine needle tea, and not very good.
It's not offensive by any means. It's not. It's just like if you want to just sit down and get drunk, that's your guy right there. Just throw that in your face. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna pay, for some reason, I think I said this the last time, that they use that as a bar.
It would work because you throw Coke in it or something sweet, and it would bring out that. It'll give you that whiskey flavor without actually. And again,
this one on the other hand, I've never seen anywhere.
I honestly, when you even said you were bringing it, I'm like, yeah, nope. When I looked at the bottle online, I'm like, nope, never seen that one before. But
if you just want, like you said, you just want a cheap, easy drinker.
Super simple. You know, if you don't want to think about what you're drinking, you just want to get some alcohol.
It was a bad day.
Yeah.
Kids allowed, whatever it may be.
Yeah, you can put it in a wine glass. They
Although
wouldn't even
when
know
you,
it's
if
not
you,
a white
if
wine.
you do that the whole thing right now, you do get a little bit of a heat. If you do the whole.
Oh, you taste alcohol in it. It definitely. There's not a doubt in my
Well, if
mind.
you just
it's
sip
something,
it like
but
we were, you didn't really feel any of that. But now, if you did that as like a shot,
as a shot,
you'll feel a little heat. This one's sweeter.
yeah, it definitely sweeter.
A little more flavor, a little more.
Really,
sticking
not
with
much
you.
more on the nose, just
No,
a tiny.
no.
Like you really got to shut your mouth and suck in like you're snorting.
If anything, it's a vanilla brown sugary. That's about all.
Yeah, you're not really getting a caramel. Like it's not thick enough to be any of that. You kind of get like that. Like I said, that little muddle mixture I made with some vanilla and brown sugar and was like that. It just kind of gives you the flavor. Yeah, because I kind of made a paste out
It
of it.
has it. They have two distinct flavors though, taste wise.
Granted.
But if I was to go one or the other, I would say let's do.
Well, you figured $9.99 Gilbert's was for a liter, and this was $13.90. They're not going to get that cheap. This would still not Gilbert's would, even if they sold it in a 1.75 liter. It's a liter, so it might be close, maybe 16, 17 for an actual. If they sold it in the
Flavor wise, I think would beat it though.
far superior.
Yeah,
Far superior, but I don't think this carries this. And we already drank
Oh,
one.
and
We
I-
already drank one with it. But if I had to guess, I would put this up against Bankers.
Well, I was gonna say, one of these days we're gonna take like our under probably what say 20 for the handles.
For a
We'll-
handle?
we'll do like
Do
the
a handle,
battle,
like the battle of the
cheap
cheapest
handles
ones?
of. And I'm thinking either Ezra or early times in my
Ezra
head.
wouldn't make it though if you're under 20, because that's not under 20. I think that's like 25, 26.
Oh, bastard.
Yeah. No, that would definitely
then,
win.
So then, and then it would be benchmark.
It would be 10 high. Does benchmark under 20?
I want to say it is. Early times.
Bankers.
Bankers.
10 high. Early times is 22, I want to say.
Is it?
I don't think this would make it either. Yeah, you'd have to change your. I don't have my glasses. You have to change your criteria.
We got to figure this.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Well, we just got.
$22.99.
Yeah. So there you go.
I got to redo them.
Well, I'll just have to
All right,
drink
so
the rest of it and buy a new one. That's all.
Well, maybe we'll come up with something. We'll see.
Yeah. No, we might have to do like a battle of the
Cheap handles.
cheap handles just for fun.
We can call it that.
Battle of the plastic bottles. That's what it should be.
Cheap handle battle.
Yeah, the battle of the plastic bottles. How many do we have? Well, Lord Calvert doesn't count because it's not a bourbon.
No, that would totally
Bourbon
throw
or
it
a
off.
whiskey. Old Crow. How much was that one? That had to have been right around 21.
This was
You just bought that one.
21.99,
Yeah, 21.
I think. I'm pitching at you and I can't. The market didn't work.
Didn't work good, so that would be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if we went to that one, I think Ezra would smash them. 4. We could do it. If you want to see it, leave a comment down below. We could do that. I think Old Crow would smash that.
I think there's one more plastic bottle that we probably have to get. I think it's like what did I say? $16.99.
I think we have one over in the bag of grab bags over here. That's
So we
actually
need one and two more. There's one more at least that I know of at one of my stores. I think it's $16.99.
Yeah, I mean, this is unfair to this one because honestly, it's only 20% bourbon and the rest of it's the neutral grain.
But it's selling. It's selling as a blended whiskey.
It is a blended.
You know,
whiskey.
though, honestly, it's almost like a Canadian whiskey as far as drinkability.
You know, I didn't want to say that out loud because I don't
Okay,
want anyone to get offended at that. Just some people like the. Honestly, I agree. I always say that about because I always drink the cheap Canadian whiskeys, and there might be some really good ones out there. Although I can say the one we do have,
Ellington or whatever. Is that what it was? Is that
Ellington, yeah. That one was really butterscotch, sweet, great tasting. There was
a couple
probably
people have already picked it up.
It was probably one of the best Canadian ones we've had.
Yeah. Thus, they went and got it.
Mm-hmm.
On us.
Yeah, but with that, you know, because I always drank the cheaper ones, and to me, it just seemed like a non-sweet rum, if I can put it that way.
I think you said it.
To me, it just was like, it's drinkable, but it doesn't bring like the flavor of the whiskeys and the bourbon.
Aftertaste.
This one does actually. This one actually, but then again, it does have 20% straight bourbon in it. So, and I forget off the top of my head, and I shamed myself for this, but there is something when it says straight bourbon. I think it's aged at least 2 years.
If you want real facts, it's not.
You Google it, and they'll lie to you too. So,
We're
no, honestly,
not going to be the facts guy.
Well,
We're going to be quick.
I forget what it is. I think straight bourbon off the top of my head, it's going to be aged at least X amount of years when they say straight. If they just say bourbon, bourbon might be 2 years. Or no, bourbon literally has to just be put in a barrel and taken out.
For a day. Or
Yeah, it can be in and out. But straight bourbon, I think it has to be at least 2 years. But you know,
For those that like that.
yeah,
In and out.
in and out.
Sorry, went off on a little tangent.
I don't think we're back on bourbon anymore. We're leaning towards my orgasmic comment going on over here, but we.
That one was funnier.
Yeah, but all right.
I'm always on, so let's end this.
Yeah, so there you go. This is going to be a short and sweet one because we've gone so long in the last few anyways. That's why we kind of wanted to do this one next. But honestly, I don't hate it. $13.99. You want to sit down.
Sweet and
You want to drink, but you just don't want to think about what you're drinking. That's your guy right there. Just I honestly.
it's a good campfire if it falls over. Yeah.
It's literally a plastic bottle. You can drop it on a campfire and pull it out. Yeah,
Put it at the
no,
pool,
honestly.
you can't break it.
Yeah. You get one of them collapsible cups so you don't drop it. You can drop it too.
Kids kick it over.
Yeah.
You didn't lose a lot.
Dirt all over it. It tastes better that way. So there you go. Don't even remember there. Kentucky Dale blended whiskey. Far superior than that one, I think. I really do. I think it has a whole lot more flavor and taste. It actually brings something to the game. Even though it is only 20% actual bourbon. Still not getting really anything. A slight vanilla on the nose. Yeah, like just a slight amount. It doesn't carry.
But a sweet ending.
Yeah, it actually tastes a lot better than it
Yeah,
smells.
no heat.
And I mean, again, it's not going to win any awards, but it's not bad. So there you go. There's that. I don't think we're going to find a cheaper one out there. So this goes right up the alley with the name. You buy this one, you are definitely spending less. And,
Yeah, you are.
And it's a 1.75 liter, so drink more. I don't think you can beat it. So there you go. Spend less, drink more. Thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Subscribe. Like. Anything. Comment.
Dislike. Hit the dislike button. Just for fun. Honestly, this is a lot more flavor than that other one.
Way
Way more flavor. A lot more flavor.